The test leads me to know something about childbirth and being a father before our child's born, which I think is a good idea. And I didn't seem to be doing much on my own. The baby books were lying around, but I just always seemed too busy. My biggest challenge is, I guess, the unknown. It's all unknown. I think it's the most natural thing in the world to be a parent, but it's a total unknown at this stage.
My biggest challenge, I think, is going to be being able to be vulnerable to the process and vulnerable enough to ask for and accept support and strong at the same time. I'm actually, like Andrew says, my biggest challenge would be supporting Anne. I don't actually let support in very easily. Okay. And I know that the birth process is about yielding, and I get an experience of that just from being pregnant, about yielding to what's happening. And I know that strength and vulnerability is an issue for me anyway.
We don't have many friends who are having kids, so we felt that we felt quite isolated, and I think that we were really, really excited very early on about having a baby, and then quickly that became quite fearful, and I think we've spent a lot of this pregnancy being quite scared about what's going on, and the process has felt like a very steep learning curve.
The program's lit a fire and a quest for knowledge, and we got a lot out of it last week, I think, from the blokes, being able to talk and share, because often as blokes we are marginalised and we don't get the same information flows, we don't get the same support, and I think it's important for the three of us essentially that I start opening up, understanding, and really responsibility in terms of being the best it can be.
This is my second child. My first is 5.5, and I came through these classes before, but with a different partner. I wanted to come again because it's with Neil, and I really found, and I'm finding again this time here, we're both really busy, and it's a time where we can just be with the pregnancy and prepare for the birth together. My ongoing challenge is to trust myself more, really. I found trusting my body and what was going to happen quite hard with Reuben, and then afterwards, when Reuben was born, I found it really hard to trust what I needed to do. I kept on getting so much information and really overwhelming myself with how I could be the best mother.
This is probably the most amazing thing that's ever going to happen to me as a man. But still, because Rachel's carrying the child, it's hard to break through that. I still feel like I don't know what the child's going to look like, and I still feel like the birth is a long way away, even though we're getting closer. So what the classes have done to me is they've actually broken that barrier a lot. They've broken that thing, so it no longer is as abstract as it was. And another thing the classes have been really good for is to have support from other men. Yes, because there's not that much of that around. And hear other stories from other men as well. Because men carry a lot of fears with them in the birth. And the less fear I can carry into the labour, the better it's going to be.
And I'm used to being totally in control of everything that happens, but it's dawned on me that this is actually happening through me, and that's not my issue. And it wasn't the grand plan to have a baby, but it's happening, and that's a really cool thing. That's a great thing. So I think my challenge will be to stay that way.